Hi, in my last video I covered how to learn a new language in 2024 and even how you can incorporate AI into that language learning process in order to make your life a little bit easier. This time I'm going to go deeper and show you a really helpful way to better and develop your own understanding of your chosen foreign language. But more specifically, I'm going to show you how you can use AI to develop your own language learning tutor or coach. Once again, we're going to use generative AI to do this. And in case you don't know, generative AI is a class of artificial intelligence designed to produce content that resembles human-like output. In this video, our model of choice is ChatGPT-4, but what we're actually going to do is utilize one of the relatively new features, which is custom GPTs, and that allows us to effectively create our own version or variation of ChatGPT, but still using the full power of it. So jumping straight in, this is the ChatGPT user interface, and down the left side we have our custom GPTs, and as you can see, one of the ones that I've already created is the language coach. So once I've clicked on this, it's going to prompt you to enter your language of choice. In my case, I'm going to choose Italian, and then the next question it's going to ask me is my current level of Italian, and this will apply to whichever language you choose, and in my case, I'm going to enter A2. This level corresponds to the CEFR language proficiency standard, and once I've entered it, the next question it's going to ask me is, are there any specific topics I want to cover, such as ordering from a restaurant or being at a hotel and you need to book a room, but in my case, I'm going to choose ordering from a restaurant. Next, the practice situation will be explained to you, and in this case I have to imagine that I'm at an Italian restaurant and the waiter comes over and asks, "Hi, how can I help you? Would you like to see the menu?" So I respond, yes, I'd like to see the menu, and then the ChatGPT language tutor provides a list of the available options. So rather unconventionally, pizzas have been left off the menu, so I cheekily ask, "Could I have a pizza please?" And then the language tutor responds, "Unfortunately, we don't have pizzas," but then it suggests some of the other options, but more specifically, it recommends the spaghetti carbonara. So I decide to go with that recommendation, but immediately afterwards, I decide to ask the language tutor a specific grammar question, which you can do at any point if you don't understand what they're asking you, or if you're trying to say something that you don't actually know. It provides the answer I'm looking for, and then it immediately continues the conversation and asks if there's anything I want to drink. I ended up choosing a bottle of water, but I made a very slight mistake, which became obvious from the response I got back from the language tutor. It then clarifies if I want still or sparkling water, and then follows up with whether I want to add a dessert or coffee at the end of the meal. Once I've made my choices, it summarizes the order, and this gives you an overall idea of how a conversation can flow back and forth, and if you're unable to say something that you want, you can also place that in your own language in square brackets, and then it will fill it in, correct you and guide you through the process. And at any point you can ask a specific question on grammar or how to say something in the best possible way, and the language tutor or coach will guide you through the entire process. So this example shows you how you can utilize your own custom GPT like a language coach in order to make your own learning, development and engagement more active and more beneficial. So if you want to create your own one, and this doesn't have to be specific to language learning, you go to Explore GPTs, and here you can actually see a list of other GPTs that people have created, and some of which can be really useful. But if you want to create your own custom GPT, then you click on the Create button, and then it will guide you through the process of setting up and refining your own custom GPT model. So here I could create my own coding tutor, which is sort of like the language coach, but instead of helping you learn a foreign language, it can help you with computer programming. So the Create tab is where you provide instructions and refinements to the model, and then on the right hand side of the window is where you can actually test the output. So once you're happy, you can click Save in the top right, and this allows you to then use this model whenever you'd like, and it becomes available in the left hand side tabs of all the custom GPTs you have available. So these are what the instructions for the language coach looks like, but if you're interested, I can even share a link in the description where you can actually utilize the exact same model that I've created. So when it comes to these custom GPTs, the sky's the limit, and you can use your own creativity to create any kind of custom model to help you achieve a particular task. And hopefully you found this video interesting. I'm planning on going into even more depth with AI and providing lots of different tools, experiences, and applications that you can use to help you along the way. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, a subscribe, or leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.